Hello, you lovely people. How are you? I hope you're well. Welcome to Mel's Mindful Musings. I think there's some birds having a bit of a Barney over here. So it's really still here. It's meant to be. It was really chilly and we had the first ice yesterday, but again today it's gone really mild, so it's absolutely beautiful. So, card I pulled this morning for us all: step away from the crowd. And I think there's so much within this. The first, I think, is, are we brave enough, even though we're frightened, to take a different path from what everyone else is doing? And I watched a movie the other day, and what came to mind was that saying, after I'd watched it, it was that saying, the only thing for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing. Because I was watching this movie and someone was being bullied basically into taking a gang led by a bully to see an elderly man in his shop. It was a sort of a children's movie, but this is how it started. And anyway, they wanted to rob him. But you could see the discomfort on his gang's face, and eventually the man gets shot. And I found myself, when I see those things, of being so upset by the people around the leader, the gang leader, or the person who's pushing to do something that is not right. And they do nothing because they want to stay part of the gang. And someone just said to me, well, sometimes you just have to do what everyone else is doing to fit in. And I think that's what maybe we all remember from the playground bullies, don't we? Why didn't anyone stand up? Why didn't anyone do something to protect the vulnerable? And for me, it doesn't mean you have to be anything great or grand, but what do you stand for? I felt this for me was a question for me to look at. What do I stand for? Am I willing to stand for my own beliefs, for my own thoughts, for my own way of being? Or do you sort of, go in that stream at the back there and just do what everyone else does? And this can apply to so many different areas of our life, can't it? But that to me was where I always get upset. Why didn't someone stand up and say something? So it does take courage to stand up and be different. I think I've always stood on the fringes, and so I'm sort of used to it. And I remember being bullied for all sorts of things. Having curly hair was one of them. And it was watching how people you thought were friends wouldn't stand up for you, or someone starts bad-mouthing. What do you do if someone starts gossiping about somebody and saying bad things about them? Do you stop them and say, excuse me, I don't want to listen to this, and either walk away or just say, if you're going to carry on like this, I'm not going to listen? I feel this is a time for all of us to be looking at what we stand for our values. Do we know what our values are? Do we know what our beliefs are? What is holding us back? So are we sort of just flowing along but unhappy? And is it maybe time somewhere within your life? As I say, I think this card has so many different meanings for us at the moment. And I know with the things I'm learning for my business, they're all, let's step outside the box. I want to help people step outside the box. So whether that is through chakra dancing, ecstatic dance, laughter yoga, looking after your own well-being, not relying just on a doctor being there all the time, but investigating whatever it is and seeing how you can help build yourself a much more robust system, and help working with your doctor, because they can't have all the answers. And I know friends who are in the medical profession sometimes can get dismayed at feeling that they are relied on to have all the answers, when if we step up and look after ourselves standing here and take that responsibility, we can enter such a much greater state of wellness. And then I pulled this one, which again seemed to fit so well with it. You'll never influence the world trying to be like it. And you might not want to, you might think again, what does that mean? Is that for great leaders? No, I think it can be just our world, directly around us, our own sphere of influence, that by you give courage, by standing in your own power, your own beliefs, you don't know that you're not giving courage to someone else to also say, well, do you know what? I want to step outside the crowd and I want to follow this path in my career, or I want to have this type of relationship. It can give somebody courage to take their own soul path, what's meant for them. So I wish you all a wonderful day. It's quite a deep one this morning, but it doesn't have to be. It can have all types of other meanings. It's there to maybe get you to just stop and give a thought as to, if you step away from the crowd, what do you stand for? So I will see you soon, and I hope you have a lovely day. Bye.